Dolph time. Hey guys, welcome back to Dolph time. My name is Dolph. As always, we're gonna get back into some more Mondays with Dolph weekly vlog. I'm excited about getting into this again. I just had a really awesome week with a lot of cool stuff that actually happened on the weekend too. Mainly, like one of the main things is like this past weekend was Cinco De Mayo on Saturday. So it was a lot of fun getting to spend time with some friends that came over. It was funny, on Saturday and Sunday we both had people come over like to hang out and stuff like that, depending if they couldn't come the other day. And it was just interesting, like I didn't think about it until after, but a lot of my friends that came over and stuff, a lot of them are like just had kids, like between like 1 to 4 months old are the kids. So it was like cool getting to see them be parents and stuff like that, and just get to hang out with them and catch up, since some of them I haven't seen for a couple months. So it was really nice getting to hang out with them and just kind of relax, because I know one of them in particular, like the one that was like a little, I think they actually might just have turned a month old, like they've been or the wife I should say hasn't gotten a ton of sleep. So like having that time of just like relaxing. And actually Amber at the house, she like likes kids or likes babies, so she was like hanging out with her or hanging out with their boy and stuff like that, and just letting Meg, who is the mom, relax and stuff like that. So it's cool getting to do that and just kind of relax. So that was Sunday, and it was funny too. We were joking, but like they're building a deck out in the backyard, which is cool. It was like raining a ton, actually hailed on Sunday, but it was really nice just getting to just relax and have a nice day outside. But he was joking about how making a seminar for people wanting to learn how to build their deck for like $75 a person with everything. It was pretty funny. I didn't really help too much with that, just because I don't know, I didn't want to help build the deck, and mainly one of the people that came over to our house that we're friends with, they're wanting help with like redoing some of the roof. So he's like, hey, like I'd love to help out, let me know. And then Steve was like, why are you actually asking? He's like, well, you know, so we kind of need to redo some of our roof, and I was wondering if I could clock in some time for some friend time so you could help out me when I want to do that. So it just made me laugh thinking of that with everything. Ooh, man. But yeah, so outside of that, this week was great. Like Saturday we had friends over and we made carnitas for Cinco de Mayo, which is a lot. That turned out awesome. Like if you guys ever want to, instant pots are amazing. They're basically kind of like a little bit a smaller-ish version of a crock pot, I feel like, but it's more on pressure, I think, is how they cook, and it takes like a tenth of the time to cook something. Like usually, like we had ribs on I think Friday or Thursday, and usually the way that Amber likes making ribs, it usually takes about like 6 to 8 hours depending on it, and it took 40 minutes to make it this time, which is nuts to me just with how long it usually takes. But everything's so tender, it's really awesome, like really good. So if you guys want something that's pretty great, instant pots are awesome. But yeah, so outside of that, this week's been outside of that, it was pretty relaxing. Nothing crazy too much happened with everything, just getting stuff done, getting more videos done, getting some stuff done for Lupin and Howl, which are the stuff I run social media for. Trying to figure out some After Effects stuff, which is like a whole different game compared to what Premiere is. And it's just funny because I have some friends that do a lot of stuff in After Effects, but they're just like, Premiere is like a whole different beast, and I don't really get it. And I'm the complete opposite with After Effects, like looking at it. And I only like looked at it for like a couple hours so far, so I'm like really new at it. But I was trying to figure out doing some of these slide transition stuff, or like some text animation that looked really cool. And I was trying to do it for like an hour, and I don't know what I was doing wrong trying to follow this tutorial, but something was happening, and it was just like, I need to get other stuff done. So we're just gonna hit pause on that one and just do that later, because I don't really have to get into it right away with stuff. But also on top of this, on Saturday, which I'm super pumped because I want to do a live stream hopefully later today, if I don't have too much going on, is I don't know if it shows up too much, but Batman Arkham Knight, which I'm super pumped because I actually never even played this game at all. Like Arkham City I played some of, and Arkham Asylum played the whole game through. So when I beat Arkham City, or actually I think while I was playing that game, I had someone on the live stream say like, hey, you need to play Arkham Knight, which I'm super pumped because I have no idea what it is. I know you like drive the Batmobile a bunch and do some like fighting in that, but honestly outside of that, I don't really know what that's all about. And I just saw recently, I think yesterday or so, like news came out about a new Superman game that's actually made by Rocksteady, who did all the Arkham, Batman Arkham series stuff, and it's gonna be like an open world Superman game that's gonna be in the same universe as the Batman games, which is pretty sweet. And it's gonna be supposedly like 3 times bigger than Arkham Knight, and supposedly Arkham Knight's huge. So I'm pumped about that, especially since you can fly with Superman. Supposedly it's gonna be, I don't know exactly how Superman will be, but I feel like they gotta dumb him down somehow, because Superman is like super OP with a lot of stuff. So I feel like, I don't know how they would do it, but they gotta make it so it's not like instant wins right away with Superman, because he can be that way for sure, especially in the comics with everything. Like he's pretty incredibly strong with everything, but I'm excited about that. But outside of that, I've been playing the God of War game, which I'll have new episodes coming out tomorrow, which I am so pumped about. I recorded I would say a total of like 3 hours of it, or maybe more, probably more actually, but I'm really bummed because I announced it on a live stream, but I think not this week, but the week after. There's gonna be a time jump, about probably like 2 hours of footage where it got to the point where I tried recording again and it just kept happening. So I uninstalled the thing, the software, the Elgato game capture software, and reinstalled it. And I was just like really nervous about what was gonna happen because I really didn't want to have to lose more footage. But some of the stuff that you won't see, which I announced in one of the episode that follows after all that crap that happens. But there's some really cool stuff that happened that is not in footage anymore, because I had everything on my camera was fine, everything on my audio for my mic was totally fine. And at first the game catcher said it was there, and I was trying to convert it to an MP4, which you can do through that. And after letting it sit for a little bit, it just all disappeared. So I thought it was done. And I was like, well, that's weird, because I recorded for like an hour or two, and usually it takes at least a little while for it to go through. I'm like, sweet, they must have, because it did update a little while ago too. I'm like, maybe they updated it so it's like super fast. and just disappeared. Honestly, it wasn't even in my trash. Or honestly, I don't know. I honestly am just super clueless to what actually happened to that footage. Just looking back, there's a folder that it was supposedly in, and when I clicked on the folder, it says like cannot find, or something needs to be decrypted. But it was like to the point where I couldn't even figure out sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. That was weird. I thought I was gonna sneeze and I yawned instead. But it was just really weird, and I don't really understand what happened with that. But I did record after that for like an hour and a half, and that was a ton of fun. It's really bummer that I have to like do all this stuff, because there's sometimes, especially with God of War lately, I just want to get into the game. I just want to keep playing it and like knowing where I'm at and how much stuff I've recorded and how much I need to put out. I'm like, dang it, I have to like do adult things and get that stuff done. So but I'm excited to get back into the stuff and get that stuff going and have you guys see it. Like I said, with the Arkham Knight game, I'm gonna be streaming. I don't know if I actually said that, but I'm gonna be streaming this hopefully tonight, unless something happens I don't know about. But I'm excited to get back into it. I really love the Batman Arkham games. They've been always a fun game series to play with everything. But yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that happened this week. I don't really think too much happen, to be honest. This week is pretty chill, and just working on some stuff that I can't talk about yet. So it's just like just trying to pick my battles and pick the words right of everything. But like I said, I'm excited about all this stuff. I'm excited for you guys to see the new footage coming out. I do have a game coming, or demo coming out tonight also. That would be cool. That was a lot of fun, which is for a game that I've been debating about, because I do GameFly. If you guys can see, if you can tell on here, but there's one game called Detroit Become Human, or Becoming Human, which reminds me, I don't know if you guys ever played like that was the game Heavy Rain, or Between Two Souls, I think is the other one, where it's a way more like story driven, and it's kind of like Telltale, but not at the same time. But it's kind of that game flow. And the game was a ton of fun. And it was only, like it's only a demo, so it wasn't super long. But like playing that game, I was like, the controls are pretty cool. The plot, at least for that scenario, is really cool. And just the art, like the graphics were amazing. It still blows me away that the graphics are as good as they are. It's crazy how good everything looks now with everything. But I hope you guys are having an awesome week with everything. I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, I'd love for you guys to subscribe. I put out new videos every single day. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I put out 2. I also do a lot of streaming on here. So hit that bell next to the subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to be part of the streams. I just really appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. But God, I just pray be with everyone on this channel and watching these videos. God, I pray you take care of them, that you bless them, that you honor them where they're at and where they're going. God, I pray that you just take care of their needs, that they take care of the things that they might not even know about, God. And I pray that you just bless them. And oh man, I got hit with just a wave of being tired, man. And I just pray, God, that you just take care of them and things that they're going after, what they're passionate about, God. I just pray also just for me in this channel, God, I pray you just keep opening all the right doors. God, I just thank you for who you are and what you do in my life. God, I pray you just have prosperity on my finances, on my life, and just physically, emotionally, spiritually, God. And I pray just for perseverance for any things I'm going through or might go through, God. I pray that you just keep me on the right path. They give me the institution and just everything, God, that I need to be the person you called me to be, God. So I just thank you for who you are and what you do and what you will do, God. So I just thank you. Just pray this on your name. Amen. Well, hope you guys are having an awesome day and an awesome week. And if you remember nothing else too, remember it's Dolph time. All right, I'll see you guys later.